Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Travis here with JT Wealth. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about Tesla. We're going to look at some of the new price targets that have come out recently, what's causing those, as well as two hot stocks that can benefit from the recent EV boom. So let's get into it. Alright everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. If you're new here, we appreciate you checking out the channel. If you like what you see in today's video, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and consider subscribing. Now let's take a look at today's video topics. Like I said guys, today's video is going to be all about Tesla. We're going to take a look at some of the record quarterly delivery numbers they put out. We're going to talk about the president's EV ambitions fueling a rise in stock prices. We're going to look at the updated price targets on Tesla, as well as two other EV companies to watch. And as always, before we get into all that, please consider checking out the links in the description section down below, where you can get access to our Patreon group, where we all talk about all things stock related or financial literacy or anything you want to know about stocks. There's so many people in there that are a great resource for you. And if you're looking to open a new account, there's a Webull link, an M1 link, a Robinhood link. Choose whatever one you'd like, guys. It just helps out the channel. Also, if you're more into crypto, there's the BlockFi link down there that helps you make more money with your crypto investments. So consider using those. Now let's get right into the articles I found when researching today's topic. And this article comes from Reuters, and it says Tesla shares surge after the company posts record deliveries. Now it says that Tesla stock surged by 5% on Monday after the electric car maker posted record quarterly deliveries on strong demand in China that helped offset the impact of a global shortage in auto parts. The company, headed by Musk, said on Friday it was encouraged by the strong reception of its Model Y crossover in China and that it was quickly progressing to full production capacity. The article then goes on to talk about just how many Teslas were delivered. And Tesla said it delivered 184,800 vehicles globally during the first quarter of 2021, above the estimates of 177,822 vehicles. Tesla is executing impeccably. I'm not surprised by the strong deliveries, said Roth Capital Partners analyst Craig Irwin, even as he added that the stock is egregiously overvalued. He goes on to say that EVs are an exciting place to be and Tesla is the leader. At least 3 brokerages raised their price targets on Tesla stock. Wedbush was the most aggressive, increasing it by $50 to $1,000 total, much higher than the median analyst price target of $712.50. So that means Tesla was able to create as many vehicles in the first quarter as they did in the fourth quarter, even through this global semiconductor shortage. With the huge demand for EVs in China and Europe and the US, Tesla's delivery numbers could just be the spark needed to start the next EV rally. Yahoo Finance also had this to say about the Tesla delivery numbers. Tesla shares spike after company posts record quarterly deliveries and get an analyst upgrade. This was by Emily McCormick, talking about the shares of Tesla jumping more than 7% in early trading on Monday morning after the EV maker posted their record quarterly deliveries. In that article, they highlight that Tesla's 184,800 vehicles in the quarter more than doubled last year at the same quarter, where they produced 88,400 vehicles, and actually beats the last record from fourth quarter of last year of 180,570. It also goes on to mention that the vast majority of all of these sales were made up of the Model 3 and the Model Y variant Teslas. As a matter of fact, only 2,020 were the S or X variants for this quarter. The article goes on to call it a paradigm changer. They wrote, "In our opinion, the first quarter delivery numbers released on Friday was a paradigm changer and shows that the pent-up demand globally for Tesla's Model 3 and Y is hitting its next stage of growth as a part of a global green tidal wave underway. We now believe Tesla could exceed 850,000 deliveries for the year, with 900,000 a stretch goal, despite the chip shortage and various supply issues lingering across the auto sector." I think those numbers are fantastic and excessive because in 2020, Tesla only created 500,000 vehicles. The article then segues into the next topic of today's video, and that's talking about the EV tax breaks that they're getting for these vehicles. See, the tax credit Tesla used to be able to get before creating and selling 200,000 vehicles really helped it out, but now that it's not getting them, along with GM, who's also exceeded the $200,000 limit, a lot of other companies are seeing the benefits from this, whereas Tesla and GM have been kind of hurt by it. Getting a $7,500 EV credit for buying a new Tesla might be one heck of an incentive for somebody to do so. So they're really hoping that that kind of comes back. With President Biden's new $2.3 trillion infrastructure package, they're not only hoping it comes back, they're hoping they increase that $7,500 to a $10,000 EV tax credit with no ceiling for the 200,000 vehicles. So Tesla and GM could theoretically be included in these tax breaks again. And that leads us into the next article for today. Yahoo Finance says Biden's electric vehicle ambition may send Tesla stock skyrocketing to $1,300. Basically, they're saying the real upside to shares in the medium term will be in part due to efforts out of the Biden administration to get people into electric cars. Or so says the Wedbush tech analyst Dan Ives, who lifted his rating on Monday to outperform with a $1,000 price target and a bull case price target of $1,300, reflecting the optimism on Biden's EV ambitions. The article then goes on to discuss the tax credits we previously talked about and $200 billion going to support EV infrastructure in the next 8 years. It also mentions the administration's goal to push out 500,000 new charging stations for EV vehicles. Alright, so all of that said, let's quickly look at some of the updated price targets that have come out in the last 2 days. Alright, as you can probably tell, I got this off of TipRanks, and we've got 3 reiterated price targets today, as well as 3 price targets given yesterday, and they all are on the upside. So you've got a $736 price target, $900, $835, $775, $1,036 as the highest, and that's from Oppenheimer's Colin Rush. And then, of course, like we discussed, Daniel Ives from Wedbush with his $1,000 price target. Now, some of those are almost 50% upsides in the next 12 months. Okay, so with the highest price target potentially putting you close to 50% upside in the next 12 years, that's pretty impressive. But let's take a look at the next article talking about which stocks can be impacted by this EV surge as well. So this came from MarketWatch, and it says Tesla is on fire, but these EV-related stocks could end up just as hot. There are many ways to play the electric vehicle industry as it grows exponentially. MarketWatch then shows you exactly how they came up with choosing these stocks, and that information follows. So they looked at the holdings of 3 big ETFs. You can see them here, Spider, GlobalX, and iShares, right? Then they added the 3 portfolios and removed duplicates, producing a list of 175 stocks, with 76 listed in the US. Of those 175 stocks, 111 are covered by at least 10 analysts. And of course, it's good to have a large number of opinions factored in. If a company isn't widely covered by the brokerage industry, it might be overlooked by institutional investors or paid by the few analysts who do cover it. Among the paired list of 111 stocks, there were 20 with more than 2/3 buy or equivalent ratings, with the most implied upside potential for the next 12 months. Now, I'm going to show you the whole list of 20 stocks, but the article does kind of highlight the top 2, as they have the most significant percentage for upside in the next 12 months. Here's their list of 20, guys. Coming in at number 1 is Plug Power, ticker PLUG, which is a US company, and they have a 75% implied 12-month upside potential. The second company would be Baidu, or ticker BIDU. That's a Chinese company with a 59% implied 12-month upside potential. Both, of course, exceeding the potential 49% from the highest target estimate from Tesla, right? Now I'll leave this up here just for a second longer. Feel free to screenshot it if you want to look into these companies deeper or start investing in them, but obviously you can see they all have a pretty strong implied 12-month potential upside. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. We talked about Tesla's record quarterly deliveries. We talked about the Biden administration's push for EV, pushing up the Tesla and the EV stocks. Then we talked about the updated price targets that we've seen, showed you some of those, and then the 2 hottest EV stocks other than Tesla that you might want to consider from MarketWatch. As always, remember, I am not your financial analyst. I'm not even a financial analyst anymore. So everything I'm providing you here is just for information and entertainment purposes only. Do not invest in anything because somebody on YouTube told you to. Do your own due diligence before putting any of your hard-earned money into these stocks. Hopefully you've all been enjoying some of the green days we've seen in the market. Maybe you even held Tesla and you made some good money in the last couple of days. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, saw some value in the information I presented. If you did, remember to give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know if you own any Tesla, if you're considering buying Tesla, what you think about the price targets. Until next time, thanks for joining me here. Bottoms up.